hold. Fox 3, Fox 3. Good kill, good kill.
At long last, the crazy train of hype, anticipation, and marketing tie-in has pulled into the station. Modern Warfare 2 is here, and as expected, it's a blast. Like its predecessor, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2 features a single-player campaign that is full of intense action and dramatic moments. Though the plot delves into murkier water this time, and you may not feel very heroic when all is said and done, you'll be glad you went along for the ride. The cooperative Special Ops mode allows you to experience some of the campaign thrills with a friend. And, last but not least, the competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. Though at its core, the addictive action remains the same, there are a host of new elements that make it more accessible, more strategic, and more rewarding. The result is a thoroughly great package that is sure to thrill shooter fans and deprive them of sleep for months to come.
Alright, I'm tapped into that call. I got a visual on the smoke. We're clear.
The campaign picks up 5 years after its predecessor left off. The death of Imran Zakhaev, the big bad Russian terrorist from Call of Duty 4, has left a power vacuum that the new big bad terrorist, Makarov, is more than happy to fill. Bad things are brewing, and once again you play as a few different soldiers who are part of the effort to make the world a safer place. Your adventure takes you around the globe to exotic locations from Brazil to Siberia, and once again the combat ranges from fierce claustrophobic firefights to tense stealth missions. There are a bunch of dramatic set pieces, many of which involve vehicles, and the new remote-controlled Predator missile strike is a fantastically fun way to destroy your enemies. Throughout the campaign, the action is fast and intense, and whether you're pinned down on a crowded street or quietly infiltrating an enemy stronghold, you'll feel an adrenal rush of excitement as the tight controls, detailed visuals, clever level design, and challenging enemy AI all come together to create an exciting and entertaining campaign experience. Yet for all the intense moments and exciting action, you may not feel very triumphant as you complete missions and progress through the campaign. Modern Warfare 2 features some dark plot turns, and some of your missions have drastic consequences that often run counter to your objectives. In one mission in particular, you infiltrate a terrorist cell and are called upon to do the kind of thing that terrorists do. The game gives you the option to skip the scene entirely, but the shocking consequences of this disturbing mission remain. The plot mucks about in a moral gray area, where the forces of good don't always do good, and the moral high ground is at the top of a slippery slope. As a result, you don't always feel like a hero, and this lapse in heroic motivation can make you feel like you're just along for the ride. Make no mistake, it is an immensely entertaining and enjoyable ride, but the thrill of victory feels slightly tarnished by the murky plot. Fortunately, the Special Ops mode carves out some untarnished bits of the campaign and sets them up as cooperative missions. These missions are inspired by Call of Duty 4's campaign as well as Modern Warfare 2's, so COD vets will see some familiar locales. Some missions challenge players to eliminate a certain amount of enemies, while others involve supporting your teammate from an airborne vehicle. Some involve getting from point A to B using stealth, or not, and some involve racing snowmobiles. There are 23 in all, and each awards you up to 3 stars depending on your completion times and difficulty level. It can definitely be fun to tackle these snippets with a friend, and though they may make you long for a more fully fledged co-op campaign, the variety and quantity of Special Ops missions makes for a substantial amount of co-op content. And then, of course, there's the competitive multiplayer. The insanely addicting, intensely exciting formula pioneered by Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is in full effect here. Killing enemies and completing objectives earns you XP, which increases your level and allows you to unlock new guns, new equipment, and new skill-boosting perks. New weapons expand your potential arsenal, but the new equipment actually adds some tactical wrinkles. The blast shield can help you survive against grenade-happy opponents, and the tactical insertion flare lets you mark your next respawn point, which can be a real game changer in objective-based modes like demolition and domination. Perks, which are handy battlefield skills and enhancements, can now be upgraded through use and will eventually grant you another bonus. New death streak perks kick in after you've died a few times in a row. Some are familiar, like the infamous drop a grenade when you die martyrdom, while others offer aid to new players in the early going, like Copycat, which allows you to mimic the class of the person that killed you. This allows lower ranked players to copy the weapons and perks of the player that killed them, and nothing mitigates the frustration of getting owned by a gun you haven't unlocked yet, like getting to use that gun yourself. Elements from the campaign also play a factor in multiplayer, like the bullet-resistant riot shield. Equip this as your primary weapon, and bullets will bounce right off it, allowing you to infiltrate heavily defended positions. Team a couple of shielded soldiers together, and you've got a new strategic entity to tangle with. Another carryover element is the awesome Predator drone missile, which is one of the many customizable kill streak rewards. These are rewarded after you score a certain amount of consecutive kills. They include familiar bonuses like the UAV and the attack helicopter, but there are a host of others that are strategic and deadly in their own ways.
Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Care package ready for delivery.
The care package can drop a crucial resupply or kill streak bonus on the battlefield. Just be sure to grab it before your enemies do. You unlock these kill streak bonuses as you level up and equip them as you see fit, adding a whole new level of potency and strategic depth to your battlefield presence. The result of all these multiplayer tweaks is a substantially busier battlefield. Yet despite all that's going on, the action usually peaks at intense and doesn't boil over and become overwhelming. The array of rewards and customization options is just awesome, and there are a lot of different playlists in which to ply your deadly trade. Though the core mechanics remain familiar, competitive multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2 is the best in the series and is sure to be a go-to game for shooter fans. While the campaign isn't quite as expertly tuned, it's still a blast to play through and packs an exciting punch. Add in the split screen and online co-op missions, and you've got a thoroughly entertaining, thoroughly rewarding package.